These are the funky corridors of the hotel. Nothing straight or regular about them. All curving, it's a curving building, so quite different. You see the paintwork as well. I love sort of, it's all this sort of subdued lighting, which again all adds to the atmosphere of this special sort of boutique feel about this hotel. So I'm just waiting for the lift. I'm going to go outside now. This quirky little lift with pictures on the wall, strange sort of like Pac-Mans. There we are, it's like, almost like a cupboard. Hello, and a warm welcome to Dodger's Trips. I'm Dodger, and I'm here in Paris, outside the Gare du Nord railway station. And what I thought I would do is show you where our hotel is in comparison. So yesterday we arrived out of this entrance, crossed the road, and the hotel is right there. 25 hours hotel. 25 hours hotel Terminus Nord. And our room is one of these here on the 3rd floor, one below the window boxes. So this is a magnificent exterior to the station. I don't know what this is meant to be, it's like a bear with wings. But Paris is in preparation now for the Olympic Games 2024, so a lot of the signs of Paris 2024. And all around the city you see preparations in place. We see the police practicing their sort of manoeuvres, armed police in groups, acting out scenarios. So it's all in full swing. I think there's about 60 days to go. What I thought I'll do is show you just around the immediate vicinity of the hotel and the Gare du Nord station. So we'll have a walk around the couple of blocks, show you where we've still first day here. We haven't been here 24 hours yet, but we've been to a couple of these places around here. So straight away you got like a Burger King here, so there's quite a lot of familiar names right close by. So bars and restaurants as you would anticipate, and quite a lot of like food eating places, like Asian bubble tea and McCafe, McDonald's. And I think here in France they do cheesy chips, which it's a regular thing at takeaways in UK, but I don't see they've done it in the UK McDonald's. So coming down this first side of the block, across the road there, Plan B, minute food, so it must be fast food. Sex shop? No, I didn't book the hotel for that. There's a dentist centre, Academy of Dentists. Sixth, feel the motion. Don't know what that's about. Loads of phone shops, luggage storage, a lot of pharmacies as well, we notice. Forever seeing this, the green cross. So it's quite a busy area around the station, as you anticipate. Lots of toing and froing, people getting dropped off, taxis vying for business. So this is the Boulevard de Magenta. We've got clothes shops, wedding dresses over the road. Ristorante, La Villa Andrea. These cycle lanes are certainly well used in Paris. Our hotel has cycles available to hire because they reckon it's the best way to see Paris. See a lot of those as well, those sort of like bikes with a seat in the front for carrying children. Domino's Pizza looks like that's been shut down a long time. Groupama, oh, that's a bank by the looks of it. Just over the other road, what have we got? Ophthalmology. Centre of Ophthalmic Medicine. And B shoes. We crossed the road there to Sandra if she could buy some Crocs. And we've got a police car there, look, unmarked police car. He's not pulling him, I thought he might be pulling that motorist, but I've seen a lot of those unmarked police cars around. Be full on security for the Olympic Games, because there's been terror warnings for a while now in Paris. Look how busy the cycle tracks is. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll follow the road up on this side. Just carry on showing you the shops. See the French tricolour atop the Gare du Nord there, right in front of us. Here, kebabs, tacos, panini. Okay, that's where the microphone dropped out. Don't know what the reason was, but I'll try and do a talk over and make up for the loss of the sound. Let's have a bit of, nice interesting little fast food restaurant here. Looks like it's sushi, all that sort of stuff. Not for me. Nord Express, another fast food place. This place on the left, Le Marché de Côte, mini mart. We went in there one night to get some munch. This is a ristorante, pizzeria. Parfume Berdine. Didn't go in that shop. So let's put a bit of background music as well. Get us into that, keep that French flavour going. Now this shop here, Rayon d'Or luggage shop. We did go into a branch and buy something from the from that company. Subway, all well known. Yeah, Subway, not for me. This place was always busy on a night. Popeyes, famous Louisiana chicken. I'm guessing it's something like a KFC, but we could see that from the hotel room, and yeah, the tables were always full on a night. A couple of times we said we'll go there, but we never did. And here you can see the traffic outside the Gare du Nord, and it was like this sort of from 8 o'clock in the morning to about 11 o'clock at night, sort of nose to tail, stuck in traffic jams. And there's the hotel, 25 hours hotel, Terminus Nord. You can actually see our room. Underneath the hotel there was bars and restaurants. Here's a typical Parisian cafe. I think this is a bank or something. Plenty of cash point machines here. So we're walking back. We've walked up to the Gare du Nord, crossed the road, and we're going to walk back down the other side of this boulevard. I think that can clearly be seen. That's a pub there. We walked down this pavement many a time during our stay. The Hideout, Paris. Beers, bar, burgers and sports, so sports bar. Now this place, Carton, before we came to Paris, I used to watch a few videos by a couple known as Le Frenchies. And he was like half French, I think. He was called Andre, if I remember rightly, and an American lady. And they would go around and make recommendations for people and give advice, travel tips for a stay in Paris. And they did recommend, that came in their top 5 places to get something to eat as a quick takeaway, as a quick lunch or quick breakfast. tobacco shop. So I did try it on the first day or so, and it was okay. It was about, I think it was quite over €10 anyway. And then later on, at the end of the street here, just across the way, I found another patisserie, and they did a formula menu where you could get a baguette, a dessert, one of these fancy cakes, and also a drink for like €9.50. If you just see over the zebra crossing, there's like a neon light just above a shop there, and that is where the patisserie was that I used nearly every day, I think. Just across the road, I'm pointing out beyond the bus, there was an Aldi store, and we used that, went in there one time. Another pharmacy there to the right as well. Plenty of pharmacies in Paris. You don't have to walk more than 2 streets before you come across a pharmacy. Now this place on the left is an estate agent's. We'll just take a look at the price of properties. All kind of London prices, I guess capital city prices. Looking like around the €500,000 upwards price for apartments. 175, that's quite cheap, I suppose. As you see on the other corner there, 1,395,000, €1,250,000 for an apartment. So a bit of a mixed bag, 175, 187,000 up to 1.25 million and more. Yeah, in typical French scene here. Do you buy gold? Gold house over there. I just love the tall buildings and the balconies, and especially when people decorate the balconies with plants. You can see why cycling is the best way to get around Paris. All these traffic jams and the cyclists in the cycle lanes. I believe just a few years ago the mayor of Paris sort of made war on motorists, and he was all for, boosting the use of cycles to get around. You see a lot of those electric scooters, which I think in the UK you're not allowed to ride them, are you, on pavements? I think they would be confiscated. But all the European cities that we've been to, like in Poland and here in Paris, you just see people whizzing around on them, no problem. A bit of an ornate gateway there. Sauna club. I love these arched entrances into apartments or into hotels. They always make me curious. I'm always wanting to go down and explore and discover what is down there. And this is a mobile phone shop in electricals. Another electric scooter. Ooh, another electric scooter. So we're heading back up now towards the Gare du Nord. You can just see it on the end of the street there, the old entrance, the main entrance, and then to the right is like a glass fronted. That is again part of the Gare du Nord, but like a modern extension. Just past an Ibis hotel, there's a Chinese restaurant. Le Jumbo de Paris. What have we got over the road? Pint du Nord. So get a pint of beer. Or is it should be litre du Nord, shouldn't it? I don't know. A change shop, bureau de change, you always get those around the main transport hubs in major cities. Another hotel, the new hotel. La Tartine du Nord. La Tarte. A cafe brasserie. And here on the corner, another restaurant. They're all very popular, these restaurants. It's just part of the way of life, I guess, in Paris. Always looking very attractive. Just up above on the left where you can see all the window boxes, that was the hotel that we were staying in. And you'd look down from this side on a morning when you're having your breakfast, Now here I mentioned the formula menus. This is one here, 1850 euros formula, and you get a choice of starters, mains and desserts. There's usually like 3 or 4 options on each sort of course, and it's up to you, then you can choose from within those choices. A rendezvous des Belges, so a Belgian place here selling Belgian beer, no doubt. And here we've got another fondue Terminus Nord. So this is immediately underneath the hotel on one of the corners. You can see the traffic here, it's just chocker, just solid. Now this is, on the left is the entrance to the hotel, and on the right, entrance to the metro station. A lot of these metro stations are getting painted up at the moment. I guess it's all part of preparing the city for the Olympic Games. So just there is the entrance to the hotel. Don't know what I was rabbiting on about here. Let's see if I can overdub the dodgering out bit. See how I go on. Dodgering out. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that watch. Sorry it got spoilt there by don't know whatever happened to the sound. Just cut out midway through the video, but I hope it didn't spoil your viewing, and hope you can join me. We really get going in the next few videos now. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one. Dodgering out again, 2 dodgering outs, not bad.